Yo, what's going on guys? It's Rest. In this video, I want to talk about what a multi-class build might look like. Now, we actually don't have access to multi-class in the demo, but you can just take both classes that we have access to and just say that they're a multi-class. And that's kind of what I'm going to do in this video. Now, obviously, there could be some changes. It may not be one-to-one when the game finally launches, but we're going to talk about it like it is in this video and kind of give you an idea of what multi-class is going to be like. So if you guys do enjoy, consider sticking around and doing all the normal YouTube stuff, and let's just jump right into it. All right, so starting off, I wanted to make this build based around spells. You know, it's something new, something cool, and just kind of go over some of the skills that could help each other. So specifically, we're going to be doing dark magic spells. That's because the Greatborn's focus on dark magic. So you can take things like Mortal Vessel to increase your dark magic efficiency. And by the way, if you guys would like to see a breakdown of all the skill trees, I do have videos that on the channel. But for this video, we're just going to kind of jump back and forth. But then you can also take things like Essence Drain. So whenever you get a kill, you're going to increase your spell cooldown rate so you can cast more spells. Even things like Faithful Thralls will work because you increase your damage dealt by the amount of companions you have, which will increase your spell damage. And then Dark Pack is also going to increase your dark magic damage, which is really, really good. Then Sanguine Sacrament, so whenever you cast a spell, you're going to regenerate some health, which is also very, very good. And then you have Stain of the Soul, so the Fate Maker spells do bonus dark magic damage. So if you don't want to run a dark magic spell, you can obviously take this, and now every other spell is going to do some dark magic damage. Then taking Dark Hydras, so whenever you get a kill, you're going to summon some dark magic Hydras, which again will focus on your companion buff up here to get more companion damage. Then Ascension, so when you get kills, your maximum health and spell damage is increased, so now your spells are doing even more damage. Then Blast Gas, so whenever you cast a spell, there's a chance that you're going to cast an additional explosion for a little bit more damage. And then finally, casting a spell automatically activates all the Fate Maker's kill skills. Then if you go take a look at your hero points, if you put them all in intelligence, you're going to get 2% spell cooldown rate when it's maxed out, and you're going to be able to cast spells a lot like crazy. So as you kind of see what we're going with the build, you're going to be able to cast a ton of spells, do a bunch of dark magic damage, activate a bunch of kill skills, have a bunch of companions, and that's just on the Greatborn alone. Now, if you actually come over and take a look at the stat master and keep in mind everything I just said, that's the exact same build. We're still focused on dark magic and spell damage, but now we're multi-classing with the Stabbomancer. So now we can take a look at what the Stabbomancer has to offer. So you're going to get the character feat, which is gaining increased critical hit chance about 30%. So now your spells are going to crit even easier, and you're going to be casting a ton of dark magic spells everywhere. Now, if we actually come down to Arsenal, your melee spell and gun damage is increased. So you're getting even more spell damage with this skill right here. And if you take things like Potent Potions, your status effect damage and duration is going to be increased even further, so even more dark magic efficiency essentially, which is really, really nice for getting your health back. Then taking things like Exploit Their Weakness, so whenever you apply a status effect, which you're going to be doing a lot, especially dark magic, you're going to be doing even more damage to them because you're essentially applying a debuff to them. Then taking things like Nimble Finger, so whenever the Fate Maker deals melee damage, their fire and spell damage is increased, so now just getting a single melee hit is going to increase your damage output for your spells. And even if you just want to take something like Sneak Attack, so you get even more critical hit damage, which is obviously going to make your spells do even more damage if they crit. So as you can kind of see, like, this is going to be really crazy, and obviously this is just with one class. So say you are a Greatborn main, you have the option to multi-class with 5 other classes. This is just for the Stabbomancer and the skills that we have access to in the demo, and you can already kind of see the crazy combinations you're going to be able to do. I am very, very excited for build crafting. I'm already thinking of some like cool things that I'm going to be able to do with the Greatborn, and I'm very, very excited to share that with you guys. But obviously we got to wait until the full game launches so we have access to everything. But just with this little taste alone, you can see you're going to be able to multi-class, and specifically with this spell build, you're going to be able to cast spells everywhere, doing a ton of damage, literally very, very fast on pretty much an instant cooldown. But anyway, I hope this helped you guys understand multi-class a little bit more and the potential that you're going to be able to see with that. But that is going to do all for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.